Hey, and welcome back, Expect Lag, Everlasting Summer. I am Vulcan539 and Bonald.
Yeah, that's the name I go by.
Yes, yes, got it right. All right.
Yes, you didn't mispronounce it.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
So
Yes, right
fingers
back here.
crossed. Oh yes, fingers crossed. Our recording software is playing ball. That's always a lottery with this game.
Oh,
This game
definitely.
specifically. But
Yep.
we have a map, and we must choose where we go.
Yes.
I have reliable sources that say Olga Dmitrievna's house.
So
By
if I'm
reliable
not
sources, I mean a
mistaken.
walkthrough.
Yep. That should be room number 17.
Yes. There's a room 13. Miku's in there. Auspicious. Assuming he wants to be found. Prophetic words, perhaps, Mr. Semyon, that's your name.
Yes, that's the right one.
Yes, this is the right no-face visual novels protagonist with brown hair.
I like how he's just like, nah, fuck it.
Let's just have a nap. Every time I just laugh at the posters. You have paper bag over his face on the left, and a guy with a dressing gown and a paper bag over his head on the right.
Yep.
And our paper bag protagonist is having a nap. Just falling asleep when someone knocked on the door. That's always a pain.
Oh, it is. That's always the worst, but you know, it's not like he's in control of himself in this world.
Says her.
Come in.
It's the inexplicably hot chick that always seems to be one of the options in these visual novels.
Mm-hmm.
Even the disabled girls are hot, you know? Like,
yep. What you doing?
I don't necessarily want to continue this train of conversation, lest I say something incredibly offensive.
Captain Obvious here.
I was about to say, what does it look like, Slavia? Yes, he's inspecting his bed sheets very closely, inside of his eyelids. Trying not to yawn into my mic.
Yeah. I have had a long week. It's not to have been expected.
Yeah.
I was just like, carry on.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say the same thing as you. She was like, who cares? You'll be fine.
She'll be right, mate.
Slavia's just like, stuff could happen. Get up.
Stuff. I love that. Stuff.
And then Semyon being a literal child with, do I have to?
I think I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the intended voice he uses.
Except in Russian rather than English.
Yeah. I don't know how that works in Russian. That do I have to?
Now it's just
That they're both being lazy.
fine. You were frying, eh? Put some sunblock on, mate. We had this discussion last time.
Put on his SPF 5 sunblock.
We have to look everywhere.
In his 19-degree hot day.
Living in the South Island, you know, anything above 15 degrees is t-shirt and shorts weather.
Oh yeah.
It's colder down here. It really does preset your standards.
True. I like how he's just so anti-Xenia.
It is kind of mean, to be honest.
It's like he's for no reason he's very specifically, I'm going to avoid this girl.
It's not like she's terribly kind in return, but then again,
yeah, but
who's to blame for that?
Yeah, but the thing is, um, Alice was just as rude the first time round.
That's true.
Yeah, so
Yeah, maybe he's just a bit of a dick. And the writers are just going, yeah, we wanted to make her a lion, but we didn't have the ability to do so, so fuck this.
to be honest, that's
We'll
really
make her
how yeah.
make her
It,
an anti-lion.
yeah, it still feels like there was meant to be a line there with Xenia. As there's a few, as that's what it feels like to me at least.
Fair enough. Playing with the salt shaker. How very adult.
Strangely enough, he wasn't here either.
I mean, I think it'd be a bit much to say that's Simeon being salty. Salty about having to go find what's his face. It would be unexpected if, for instance, you had found him in the refrigerator. I mean, you don't.
He's just like, nah, not doing this shit. Not today. It's interesting because we're going to all the places. We've been like, nah, let's not hit this flag for this girl. Let's not hit this flag for this girl.
Yeah.
So far, this is Ulana if you choose to run after her. And the infirmary is Lena, I believe.
Lena, yeah.
And this is Simeon, neutral line.
Yeah. No, clearly there's a secret route where you
Shake yourself.
Shurik.
Oh.
I'd certainly be interested.
Yes, you would.
You're just gonna leave it at that.
I don't know where to go with that. It's like, hey, it's Ulana's line.
Yeah, that's true. Watching The Terminator on an old VHS in here.
And then like Slavia being all like, I'm not buying this shit, Simeon. And now he's just like, he's not in the bloody camp.
He's not playing hide and seek. Did you decide to go back to your room to count to 100? But no, he's not playing hide and seek with us. And now I'm trying to name all the flags on the poster in the back. I can see Hungary, Vietnam, Mongolia, East
It was
Germany,
the USSR one.
Czechoslovakia. Yeah, of course, there's USSR down the bottom. So basically, it looks like all the Eastern Bloc and communist countries of the 80s.
Well, it's not surprising.
I think Cuba's in there too.
Probably, but
Romania with Ceausescu. That wasn't strictly speaking communist, but then again, none of these regimes were.
Ooh, this is a bit interesting.
It's Bulgaria. And Poland. Yeah, there we go. I named all the flags.
Nice.
I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue. What did I miss?
Supernatural forest spirit has what's his face?
Not so wrong. Is it? I don't even know. It just gets weird.
It goes weird, and it's very much one of those play through the game again on a different line to find out more type things. But we will definitely be getting to that, I think, on this. Maybe this episode, maybe next episode. Don't know.
I'm just slightly equal parts like weirded out and proud of myself for having been able to successfully name all the flags on the poster in the back.
Yeah, that is much, much better than what I could have ever done. Yeah. The only ones on there I remember straight off the bat is the Russian and the Vietnam one.
Oh, yes.
Like, the rest of them are...
It legitimately took me a few minutes to get the Polish flag, because I'm so used to seeing it the other way around. Because the Poland Ball meme has the flag upside down.
Oh, and now we're back to another decision. After Slavia has ditched us to go be productive, while we be us.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it, really.
Oh, it's
Uh,
interesting that there's a lot of named areas, but we never go to like 90% of them.
that's true. I mean, no,
Um,
I don't think we go to all of them. Although I
I
think maybe we should perhaps old building. Do we
that we
go
never
there?
go to
No, we do.
because
We do.
no, that's in the forest.
Hmm.
It's
You sure?
specifically stated we go to the forest. That is not the old building.
Ah,
WC we don't go to. WC we don't go to. Shower boiler room, admin, WC,
well,
warehouse,
there's a lot of
volleyball.
toilets in this camp.
Well, I would seriously, I would rather too many than not enough.
That's true.
Yeah. So we pretty much only go to about half the areas in this, and
Yeah.
there's some amazingly named islands down the bottom there.
Closest one island and Long Island. I never noticed that before. Oh boy.
Yes. But where are we off to in in this next little
Oh, this
adventure?
doesn't make a difference to us because we've already raised the Slavia flag, I believe. So, do you want to see a man with few clothes on?
Oh yeah.
Let's go to the forest.
It was obvious all good to be native pilots have already searched every nook and cranny of the camp.
Roamed the length and breadth of it. uh, I don't know why, but I just suddenly got like a Monty Python vibe from that wording there. uh,
He's actually using his brains here though.
that's a first.
I know it's like, hang on. They've already searched it, then he's not likely to be here, here, or here.
Going full on Sherlock Holmes with these deductions, mate.
This is just basic common sense here, which
Uh,
seems to be an unfortunately lost ability amongst many, many of these MCs.
I for one believe that people should remove all warning labels from all containers and let social Darwinism sort itself out.
Yeah, but that revolves in lawsuits and stuff these days, so unfortunately,
It's,
we can't solve many problems like that.
uh, apparently, that old story about the woman who spilled a cup of coffee on her lap and ended up suing McDonald's for 3 million. Like that's
Yep.
apparently a really good case of PR spin because she apparently got like I think second or third degree burns from the coffee.
Hmm.
So she legit like had a reason to sue. But
Yeah,
the
but
McDonald's PR team has managed to spin it into, oh ha ha, laugh at this old woman for suing McDonald's
problem
because
is
she
that
spilled a hot coffee in her lap.
that's a very much definitely that's one of those things where it's like, well, it's called hot coffee and it's hot,
Uh,
so yeah,
I don't know. Common sense.
comment it
With
uh,
Donald Trump running for president, that's something that seems sorely lacking in the modern world.
oh yeah, let's
Let's
not
not
get
get
in.
onto that topic of conversation.
Yes, we'll leave that
Politics and
alien
YouTube.
alone and we will pursue this game into the
Say,
forest.
politics and YouTube don't mix well if you want a civil comment section.
What do you mean? YouTube and comment section don't mix well if you want a civil comment section.
Even YouTube themselves sometimes have trouble with their own comment sections. But then again, that was just because YouTube had a really bad idea.
They have a lot of really bad ideas. And they don't tell anyone, and then people find out like 6 months later, and it's just like,
What the hell were you thinking, YouTube?
you
Then there's the
literally.
whole with the thing I'm referring to. It's YouTube Heroes. Probably date this video a little because
I don't even know
by
what
the time
YouTube's
that
Heroes is.
yeah, it was a program that basically tried to farm out moderation of YouTube comments and the like to the community. But the way they did it, people like immediately picked up that it could be used for nefarious purposes, like someone could easily go and mass flag the videos of someone they didn't like, for
That's what
instance.
already happens.
But they made it easier to do that sort of shit in shady ways. And then what they proceeded to do was a bit of like gaslighting and change the video and the wording of the video without changing any of the stats. Like it had the same URL, it had the same view count, had the same like-dislike ratio, but they changed the wording in the video, like the video file itself,
Yep.
to try and to try and cover it up, and that's just so shady.
Yeah, but that's what happens these days. Though we're now getting our shirt off, wipe ourselves down because we're all sweaty.
Down. Careless Whisper starts playing in the background.